We are live. Welcome to the midweek Paint and Ponder, Fluffer's Paint and Ponder, over in the Bird Sanctuary. Good morning.
Hello all. Brad,
Yeah,
misbehaving.
Brad, we saw you starting trouble already. We were trying to get all set up, and there's just Brad being trouble. Goodness me.
Look at what a good lad he is. He's a good lad.
Oh,
Oh dear.
you said it was on mute.
It was on mute, but then that's for
It
all
unmuted.
incoming things. But then I forgot that I'd pressed on the stream in the background to look at chat. And then it decided just to kick in then. So yes, sorry about that.
All good. So today we're going to be going over what we were going to go over on Monday on Fluffer's channel, but it got derailed because my power went out. We're going to be going through chapters 6 through 10 of Falling from a Pink Cloud and doing some art. And I'm going to mix some colors.
This stream is made possible today by Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you so much, Joe. The headphones weren't working, weren't connecting, couldn't get in. But thankfully, I've got this little babby here. Look at that.
Heck
Never
yeah.
have I ever had something have such a problem getting to me. But then it did say on the box to Fluffer, so I feel like it maybe got passed around a few post offices to give everyone a good chuckle, and then made its way to me. Fluffer.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But thank you so much. I've got it. I've managed to plug everything in. Look, four holes.
4 holes, folks. We're
What
talking
doing,
4.
Tilty?
What am I doing? I'm ruining everything.
This isn't ideal. This wasn't the plan. We have notes. We going over chapter 4 to 10 of Falling from a Pink Cloud. Have all my notes written down here.
That was not me, leaving my own stream and almost turning my phone off. So don't even worry. Don't even worry about it, basically.
Yeah. Wait, I need to do something quickly. I'll give you a moment to apologise profusely to the chat.
I am so sorry, everybody. I just can't even believe what I have done. I can't believe what came over me. I'm appalled, really. I'm ashamed of myself, and I'm so very apologetic, sincerely, from beak to butt. From beak to butt, I am sorry. Oh yeah, we've got the duck nana and a real banana, just so you can see which one's real. Who can tell? Okay. Trying to get this into a good spot so that I can have it show the mix-ins, because...
Right, we got this. We'll get this. Milo, come here. Come here. Sit. There we go. You need to hold this. Milo, you need to look sad at the camera here. Nula, this isn't your business.
Nula can't look sad enough. You have to get the boy.
Milo, you need to look sad. There we go. That's it.
Oh.
And then it says, "Dear Nico.
Dear Nico, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I butt blocked you from Milo." And Nula is holding him under the chin of shame.
Oh my goodness. Those puppies.
There we go. Okay, now back to the stream.
Yes.
Back to our
Okay. Back
scheduled
to the
stream.
stream. Let me put my thing back on so I can see all of chat. Hello, everybody who is here. Um, if you are having a bad day, which I know a lot of people are, we're here for you. This is a safe place. Um, and James, you did not offend me in another chat. I don't even remember what I don't even know what you're talking about. I was probably laughing. I was probably like,
Oh, if you've
pretend
offended
offend.
Tilty, just know they are loving it.
I mean, not. I mean, loving it. I'm not like some kind of like masochist, but
not with misgendering. That isn't fun. But if you give them the smidge of something to be offended about, they will. Oh, they love it.
I have been known to latch on.
I've been accused yesterday of
You were
joust.
stabbing me. You were stabbing and jabbing me.
Jabbing. Hear this? Hear this?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You were saying that I ignore you all the time, that I'm neglectful, that I sleep to spite you. I could go on. It was like an hour of just being berated for being the worst friend.
That didn't happen like that. It's on stream.
Exactly how it happened.
Please, everyone.
First of all, it starts with Holly saying, if you don't stream with me, I'm never going to speak to you again. So that was just like a great way to start.
That
That's
definitely happened. That was verbatim. Definitely something Holly would say.
Literally word for word. She said, basically, I barely even like hanging around you, so if you don't show up, we're done. That's what Holly
I
said.
refute this on Holly's behalf. She didn't ask me to, but no. Right, come on, scallywag. Let's get to the point.
James wants to know how your puppies handle fireworks. Also,
Milo hates it. He's been a bit of a shivering mess, but we did have DJ Rika on, which
I was just gonna say,
which I've been putting on for them, like when I go out, or just sometimes I just have it on in the house when I'm just getting on with my day, just to keep them company and help Rika's playlist.
Get some watch hours.
Yeah,
Get in the
it's good all round. So yeah, they're quite used to Rika's playlist now, so I think that was a bonus.
I was just gonna say, I've seen other people using Rika's music to calm their dogs down. It just has it's just chill. It just makes the dogs like, oh, this is safe. I'm really glad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Corn, I'm sending you all the good energy. Yeah, it's a day, all right.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. The last time I really cared about an election here, I swear to God, I cried for like 5 days straight, to the point where I couldn't wipe the tears off my face. My face was so sore. And I was just like, never again. Never again. And that is also when I learned about echo chambers. Yay, fun. So yeah, I vowed never again, and I vowed, I'd educate myself and and I've done that. But again, it's got absolutely suck. I say that from me in my position, not from anyone else's position, because no one else is in the position
that they are.
A lot of you are in, and my heart just goes to all of you.
Yeah, we're sending support and kindness. That's all we can. It's all we got, so we're giving it.
Or we make a backup plan of doing target efforts in Portland.
Yes.
Get into Portland, shut down the Scientology there. Everyone can move in.
Yeah.
Everyone can get a house.
Yeah.
Affordable housing. But no, right, point. We have riffed and faffed for near 10 minutes.
Yes. Look at that, we're getting it down.
Yeah, I have decided that I am just going to keep doing. I mean, it's such a. We've done chapter 4 till 10 now.
Yes. To be fair, a couple of them are a little shorter.
But we're just getting into the Scientology bit.
Yeah.
And there's a whole,
I
there's
got
a whole lot of
to
stuff
say.
going through and out of that. And it's just like, I don't know how I could begin to cover this book in just one piece. So I feel like I'm just going to carry on doing pieces and then look at all of them at the end.
And then kind of.
And then, yeah, on our last live, maybe try and, maybe the second to last one, just try and get something together. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The color that I'm mixing is Suppressive Peach, by the way.
Is it? That's awesome. Is Nico still in chat?
I don't know. I hope so.
Nico, are you here?
Nico, if you're still here, I'm mixing your color. Suppressive Peach. Because you were muted by a butt.
That's not why.
I know that's not why. Oh, hey, Selfless.
Oh, I feel for you all.
We also have to work diligence, perseverance, strategy, tactics, imagination, intelligence, and compassion to use to resist the forces of darkness in dark times. And this is about to get dark. Exactly. Well said, as always.
Yeah.
And this is where like my Arthurian knighthood delusions really come in handy, because this is where I can like morale boost.
I don't have a pencil.
You don't have a pencil? I have a pencil. Does that help?
Well, no, I tried this whole thing with the hairdryer and Rika the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just couldn't get it through the screen quite right.
I love the leaves that you two made. Like, really.
I struggled a lot.
I love yours though. Like, my grandma would fall in love with that piece.
Why don't you do some with her?
I should.
We could.
Selfless said a couple more snorts from Fluffer will get me through this day.
Am I snorting?
You did a little bit. It was awesome. It just means you're, in the moment.
Yeah, if I'm having if I'm having a real good time, because I make an animal noise.
Me too.
I have this one laugh that's like a shocked laugh. It's like, yeah,
is it the one where it's just like that one? Because I like that
it's
one.
like a chicken. It's like,
I love that one.
How do you know that? I'm impressed. You know that. But I'm impressed that you knew that was my shocked laugh.
The only kind of recognition I'm good at is like auditory, like picking tones up like that. I can't pick up on any other kind of like signals or signs, but auditory stuff I can kind of get it.
Right, I have this pencil.
Figure out how I can make this like really peachy, Like I just want it like really nice and peachy.
Okay, this I actually want to move so I can do it properly before I move it back round.
Ooh, maybe if I add a little bit of that and a little bit of that.
What I want to do now, thinking of, because before we just had the title Falling from a Pink Cloud.
Yes.
To which I did this. Like Falling from a Pink Cloud.
I love that.
So yeah, that was my first thought, probably on like the book title name. Really going in at the start of the first 3 chapters. So now I've read up to chapter 10. I don't think it's just Falling from a Pink Cloud. I feel like there's stuff that's going to come after it, obviously.
I mean,
but this to me is what I'm going to do, because it feels like Michelle was born into a tornado.
A pink tornado.
No, like a tornado. And then from that tornado, it came for like these pink clouds, and it was like, oh, this feels nice after the tornado. This feels safe.
Like
And
the red
then,
skies at night, sailor's delight, but actually you're gonna get fucked.
yeah, I don't know about that, sorry. But this is what I was doing. All I heard was sailor fucked, and I was like, doesn't sound like my kind of party. To be honest, I'm sorry. Sorry. I was really trying then. Okay, so my point here that you can't see yet.
I'm
I
quiet.
don't know if we can see this. Can we see this? I've done like a tornado lines
Oh.
off into some what will be pink, and then at the bottom I don't really know, so it's like a to be continued.
I'm liking that so far.
Yeah, so this is the piece I'm going to do now.
That fits really nice.
So yeah, I'm going to start doing greys and blues and purples in the tornado there.
Sounds good to me.
Sweet.
I think I need a little more orange. Just really want this to be like super nice for Nico. Suppressive Peach would be like a really good like protest dating site. Thought that was really funny.
Where's Nico? Okay, we need to just timestamp this if we can. Because look, I really think he means the apology, because he's really sleeping on it. You know, say like you sleeping on it.
He knows.
He really is.
He knew.
Like,
he knew he did it. It was his responsibility.
Look, can you see this?
I can. Oh, baby boy. Look at him taking it in.
I was like, yeah.
That's what you get
I've been
for
a bad dog.
someone. Yeah.
I've been a bad dog. Look, he knows. I've been
He
a
knows.
bad dog, because I butt blocked Nico Yeg. You did. That's what you did.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Yeah, because you tried to mama hen the computer, didn't you?
Yeah, it's on the internet, bud.
Shame.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, enough dog shame. Would you like to start on talking about how the do you want to? Do you have any things that you'd really like to?
You sound like Stewie Griffin. I'm so sorry.
What? What?
You sound like Stewie Griffin. Man, do you want to maybe do the thing when maybe we do the thing? That's all I can think about. So let me just get that out so I can take what you're going to say in seriously. Okay, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Let's go. Say what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, let's just,
sorry.
Let's
I got it out.
Crush Tilty week. That's fine.
Cool. Oh my god. Okay.
It's fine. No, it's okay. Message received,
Okay.
I just was gonna say, do you have any things about oh, okay, where did we leave off? Okay, so basically chapter 6-7 is when it starts to transition to Scientology, right? So did you have any like insights on the transition to how Scientology was brought into the house? Because I had a little thing.
Yeah, I didn't start writing the chapters down until I got to chapter 6, which isn't helpful.
Well, that's kind of where we're starting anyway, but
well, because we got 5.
Yeah.
So I've got here about the leader of the mission.
Yes. Okay.
He was batshit bonkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So disgustingly misogynistic, had a deep
Racist.
hatred of women, all problems equal women. He was
Mm-hmm.
giving Andrew Tate mommy issues. Like,
But worse. Like
yeah,
worse.
it was like on steroids with a free gym pass. Like it's just, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, oh yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
And
Like to the max.
Michelle seemed to, from what I understood from a very, very young age, seemed to be very empathetic. And he seemed to know that sexism and racism were inherently wrong, even when actively being taught differently by the cult that he was in and all of the people around him and the doctrine. So I think that really sets the tone for who he is and how that may have shaped his experience, not only in that first cult, but also Scientology in later life.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Again, I've posted the link on my community page. I'll go grab it now and post it in the comments
I put the
for his
Amazon
book.
link in the description.
Oh, legend. There we go. If you've got the book and you can leave some feedback on Amazon, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If you haven't got the book, if things are a bit tight and you're just watching along with us and enjoying what we break down from it, bless you, you can always send him an email and just let him know that sort of what you think of what you've heard. And I mean, in my opinion, he's very brave, incredible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very talented.
And just the way that it's written, it's so powerful. Like it gives me chills in certain points.
Yeah, I've had tears definitely throughout this
Yeah.
book. Definitely one of the things that gave me tears and chills is when he the day he definitely knew he was out of the first cult, the mission.
Yeah.
His mum come out and told him he was allowed to go across the road and play trucks with the boy who lived across the road, and he just describes it as being like one of the absolute best days, and going and playing trucks with this little boy. And my heart, it felt so full, but also so
broken.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really, really, really incredibly written, and it really does take you on a journey because of how well written it is. And I don't think I'll be able to appreciate it until the end, and I see the way his experience through life has been structured out in the form of a book. And I do say experience rather than story, because I don't want anyone to ever think for 1 second I don't think what they've written is anything but factual.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's why I've made a choice when I talk about anyone's experience to say their experience and not their story. Is to show through my language I have 100% belief in everything that they're saying, and I stand by them, and I support their bravery and their vulnerability in sharing the stories,
and their genuineness, and just I don't know, it's just incredible to be fully authentic and out there and open. It's brave, it's scary, it's terrifying, it's human.
Yeah, I also wanted to add, I don't know if it's in chapter 4 or 5 because obviously I haven't written it down yet, but it's before 6. That I believe, unless I've got it wrong, he was 4th gen. His 4th gen, which made him a child of exceptional spirit. So even though they had left the church and they'd been shunned by everyone. The school they went to had a teacher that was part of their church still. So even though they had left, they still weren't allowed to speak to anyone who wasn't in the church.
So fucked up.
So it's so
Manipulative, controlling. It's ingrained from birth, like literally in that cult from the womb. Like, yeah.
Learned helplessness in a situation that is inescapable is soul destroying.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand how anyone could try and justify it or think of it as anything other than soul destroying.
That is the description. Like that's it.
And then the last thing I've got before chapter 6 is about Landmark. Landmark was mentioned again.
Oh yeah, Aston Landmark, yeah.
So it was called something else at the time, but it's now called Landmark. And I know a few people
It was
have
called
brought up,
Est.
yes, there's few people have brought up Landmark as a Scientology like organization.
Yeah, it's like a branch off or something.
So I didn't know if you had anything on that, but I have realized I left all of my paint pens, watercolor paint pens downstairs, so I'm going to go grab them. I'm ever so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay, because that gives me time to say what I was going to say about the leader. One thing that I noticed, the leader from the first cult, how he got the cult started was he had all of these, like, he was like into Catholicism and had like this really like grand idea and trigger warning, eugenics. And it was all about that kind of stuff, and the Catholic Church basically told him to go fucking stuff it because that's fucked up and wrong, even for the Catholic Church. And because the Catholic Church denied his research and insight and wouldn't validate it, he said, fuck you, I'm starting my own religion. Sound a little bit familiar? It's almost like when L. Ron Hubbard wanted to appeal to the psychiatrists to get Dianetics published as a genuine piece of mental health work, and they said no, and so he said, well, all psychiatrists are evil anyway. This other cult basically did the exact same thing, just with Catholicism. It's almost like these types of people, it's all the same. You can see it playing out. You can see it playing out. It's parallel. It's parallel universes. It's all for control, ego, pettiness, manipulation, self-gratification and greed.
Do you mind? I'm so sorry if I jump in and say, like, ego maniacal dictator like people always need an enemy and some kind of war like
they need somewhere to direct their anger so that they don't have to deal with the things that are actually wrong.
Yeah. Yup.
So I thought that was really interesting. And then the other thing that I thought was really interesting was he was going on, I think this is in chapter 6 when Scientology enters the picture. But he says that his dad comes in and he's like a whole new dad. And he's like all weird and happy and super stoked about this new Dianetic Scientology thing. And he felt weird about it. And it just made me think immediately, well, that's exactly what happened to Doug.
Yeah.
It's just funny how these situations just repeat, cycle, repeat, and it's all the same flavor of shit.
Yep. No, it really is, and it's sad.
This is why we use our paintbrushes against abuse. Okay, so this one's pretty peachy, but it's not as light as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to kind of be lighter, but I don't know how to make it any lighter because I don't have any more white.
Do you have grey? Light grey?
You know what? You know what? This is a
But
Frankenstein experiment idea, okay? Bear with
Mhm.
me. What if I mix it up and then I add a little bit of liquid white watercolor?
oh, I don't know. Does that work?
I don't know. Let's try. That's
Well,
why I
it's
was saying,
watercolor anyway, isn't it?
yeah. So let's try, right? Why not? I
Mhm.
have some white watercolor right here. Let's do an experiment. What I'll do is I'll take a little bit of the I'll take a little bit out so that if it ends up not coming out how I like, that I'm not like upset because we've lost it all.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I also mixed this one over here because I thought, I don't know, I wasn't sure about the peachiness. And so I made one that was a little oranger and a little pinker, but
Mhm.
still peachy. But this one's kind of like, I don't know, more dusty. I don't know. We'll see. Sorry,
No, I
I'm
just
going
stuck
on.
my finger in the paint.
Oh, I hate doing that.
Mm.
Okay, I'm just
Hear
gonna
my
pop it open
dog.
here. I briefly heard him. Oh,
Her.
no,
Of
yeah, I did.
course it's
Her.
Nula.
Oh, that's of
Oh,
course it's Nula.
Nula.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's
She's
Nula.
so
Is it gross? It's Nula.
she's so pretty and graceful.
Yep, she's gross. She's beautiful, but gross.
She's not gross. Yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm.
She is. She's gross.
I love her to
But we love
bitch,
her
but
anyway. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But the fact still remains.
Oh, I can't wait for you to have to use that, Joe. I'm so stoked.
What's happening?
Joe needs brushes so that she can use the paint.
Oh,
The
oh,
chat
guess what I
royalty
did
paint.
today?
Ooh, what?
I went to shop
Ooh.
and I purchased
What'd you purchase?
padded envelopes.
That means you can send stuff in the mail.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Baby steps, but I'm doing it.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
See, I told you I'd tell you again.
What?
You said tell me you're proud of me when I've actually done it. And I said, "Oh, I will."
Oh, I forgot. We haven't
Yeah,
done it
I
yet.
didn't. Well, I'm going to do it again and again and again. So
Also, when someone says they're proud of me, it means very little. I don't think you should get pride or validation from other people. I believe it should come within. So if someone says to me, I'm very proud of you, I just think, and that's true whether you say it or not. Like, and that's true for me whether you observe it or not. Do you know what I mean?
I do, but it
So
also
my
sounds like you
truth,
don't give a shit how I feel. But
well, no, just when it comes to pride and being proud, like if
how about I'm really happy you were able to do that.
yeah, no, if my daughter or like one of my friends' kids do something, I go, oh, I hope you're really proud of yourself. I would be super, super proud of myself if I did that.
See,
That's what I say.
I wasn't raised with that kind of like
I wasn't
positivity.
raised with that.
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't raised with that.
yeah, but
Come on.
you're actively doing it. That's what I mean. Like you're practicing it. You have a place to practice that. I have no place to practice that. This is my place
Well,
to practice that.
some of us are the how we are because of the way we were raised, and some people are
Yeah,
the way we are despite how we were raised.
exactly.
And it doesn't matter, like, you know, as long as people can be at peace
I think
now.
I just
This
meant
isn't working, but it doesn't matter.
I think I just meant like I don't have any experience with that kind of thinking. Is that a better way to say it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let me know when I can start reading some of
Oh,
my highlights.
yeah, I read that somewhere. That's not a thought of mine. I read that somewhere.
Oh, I've never read anything like that.
See, I've read a lot of, like, I was definitely in a weird, like the self-help cult of one group. I went through that for a little bit and I was like, oh, I can't believe I wasted so much money thinking books were going to help me. They don't. Like, it's interesting, but you need to go at them with that whole reality versus expectations. If you're like, I'm buying this book, and if it's, you know, if it's good, it's good.
Well, like
but if
Chryso.
anything tries to promise me anything, I'm like, no, probably a scam.
Okay, so this is like a dirty peach. This is like peach lipstick.
Someone's driving with a flat. Wait, is the inside or outside of a hurricane? Which is the busy bit, the inside or the outside?
The inside is called the eye, and I think it's like, I don't actually, okay, I don't have that kind of autism. Does anyone else?
Don't.
Does anyone else have storm
Does anyone
knowledge?
have stormtism?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Listen, if we need military history-tism, we've got Mitch upstairs, okay? If we need, you know, mechanics-tism, we've got Papa Bird. The eye is calm. It's the body that is the scary part. That is from Paraditology. I would trust him.
Yeah. Also, Joe, yes, Joe sent me a lovely message, and I'm like, Joe, you ain't getting this till your next birthday with that kind of care and understanding. You're gonna have to be firmer. So she sent me a firmer message, and yeah, that did the trick. That did the trick, Joe.
Oh, Irish Mart, you need to tell me what you would like. What kind of art you would like? If you would like an existing piece, or one made with your special paint that I made, or if you would like the special paint that I made, just let me know, because I want to send you something in thanks for the amazing kindness that you blessed me with.
Thank you, Irishman. Lovely, lovely.
Surprise? Okay, so I can, oh yeah, all right. Surprise it will be. Excellent. I love surprising. What do we think? Is this a nice peach? It's kind of dark.
That's a lovely peach, I think.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should leave this one how it is and then mix another one and try to make that one lighter. What do we think about that?
Yeah, maybe.
Because I really want to try what it's like to mix in some of the white. I want to see how it works. A surprise with the special paint. Okay. I can absolutely do that.
Surprise! I use a standard box paint. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Okay, yeah, I really quite like this. Are you laughing at me right now?
I gave your paint to a pigeon. If it makes its way to you, it was meant to be. Like, yeah. That's the kind of surprise. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen, if I had my own carrier pigeon, that would be more reliable than FedEx and UPS put together. Are you kidding me right now?
How many times have we spoke about it and still nothing? No date saved, no pigeons. We're not even trying to get them on our side, nothing.
You want me to go and recruit a pigeon? Is this what we're going to do now? Is this going to be my new stream? Pigeon recruiting?
Oh, well, if you will.
Okay, well, I know where to go.
I sent a friendly looking pigeon today, actually.
I just walk right on down there and say, hey, what's going on, bud?
I can call them to my house with my amazing pigeon call.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you could send one over, I could direct one, you know, finely tune the house.
If I can teach it to fly to you, you could teach it to fly back, and we've got both directions covered. Then we just have to be able to hit people on the way. Like,
now we're going to get back on track now. Now we're going to get back on track. So No, we needed a little break then, because we both know, and all I'm going to say on chapter 6, it is
It's heavy.
absolutely heartbreaking.
It's fucking heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
I
Like,
related too hard.
like, have you read it? If you've ever read something and clutched your chest and closed your eyes, like slow close,
And got nauseous.
I just felt like
I got nauseous
I'd
like I was
been.
there.
Do you know, like that one from the End Game, Marvel Endgame, and it's got that
Yeah.
fist.
Yep.
I felt like
Yeah.
that fist just boom hit me in the middle of the chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
a pretty accurate description of it, to be honest. Especially if you've been through anything kind of like that.
Yeah, if you've had someone try to get your trust with a plan to
Take advantage of you.
yeah, to abuse you physically, mentally, emotionally, then you may want to just skip over a lot, or just, you know, when you like skim read something,
Yeah.
and just skim read the page ahead, and then just tread with caution, because
Luckily, he doesn't go into too much graphic detail.
you don't need to.
You don't need to. Yeah.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
And I'm kind of glad.
I don't think he needed to. I really don't
No, he
think he
didn't.
needed
He
to.
didn't need to. You know exactly what happened.
And yeah, just and I just want to say, he is such a sweet man.
I've never spoken with him, but I get that from how he interprets things and considers things.
Yeah, but again, I'd say from the, you know, the early chapters, when he's saying,
Yeah.
I didn't know why they would treat my mom like this. I couldn't understand why it would say this about women. You know, like
Exactly.
I tried really hard to understand, but I just didn't get it, because that's what sort of person he is.
Let me find some of these quotes now, because I've got some really good quotes. Or highlighted parts. Oh yeah, this is I highlighted this part from the 1965 Anderson report because I just loved it. Scientology is evil. Its techniques are evil. Its practice poses a serious threat to the community on a medical, moral, and social level, as well to its adherents who are sadly deceived and often mentally ill. The commission found nothing of value for the community in Scientology.
That was in Australia, was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh,
was
this
that
is what
was
it
that
was.
the 23?
What?
Was that that was reference number 23?
It was reference 18.
What's on reference 23?
I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know if you had a reference page
Reference 23 is yes, a report for the Honorable Kevin Victor Anderson for the state of Victoria. It's part of the same report, maybe even.
there. Yeah.
No. It was in the custody verdict, where custody was awarded to the ex-Scientologist mother. The judge remarked, Scientology is both immoral and socially obnoxious. In my judgment, it is corrupt, sinister, and dangerous. It is corrupt because it is based on lies and deceit and has its real objective money and power for Mr. Hubbard, his wife, and those close to him at the top. It is sinister because it indulges in infamous practices both to its adherents, who do not toe the line unquestionably, and to those who criticize or oppose it. It is dangerous because it is out to capture people, especially children and the impressionable young people, and indoctrinate and brainwash them so they become the unquestioning captives and tools for the cult, withdrawn from ordinary thought, living, and relationship with others.
And that was what year?
That was in 1963.
How insane that it's the exact same stuff. You could still describe it in the exact same way.
Yep.
One thing that I've written down, sorry, I can't look when I'm painting this.
No, that's okay.
Another thing I've got written down is just the absolutely fantastic creme de la creme of references. Like, he has got the absolute best references, and everything is just, isn't it?
It is. It's so good. Like, I wish we were all reading this book together and doing like a huge book club. Like, it's so good.
We're trying, aren't we? We're doing our own version.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I just don't think, you know, I would hate to.
I want everyone to read it.
Yeah.
I want everyone to get the book and read the book.
If you've never had the Kindle thing before, you can sign up and you get a free book, and this could be your free book, and then leave a review and really make his day. Or it's $4.99 for the Kindle. What is it?
For the audiobook.
It's not an audiobook though, is it?
No, sorry, for the ebook.
That's the one. I'm sorry, I think I was putting audiobook in your brain because that's the only word I could think of. And
if Michelle wants a queer Canadian to narrate the audiobook, I'm here. My unhinged services are needed, but I'm sure you can find someone with a much better voice.
he's Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah. That's why I wanted to read this one so badly, because it takes place from where my grandma's from.
Oh.
Yeah. And my grandma almost fell victim to a cult, but luckily got out of it in time.
Your grandma's such a sweetheart.
Oh my gosh, my grandma's an angel.
Can you hear my dog again?
Yes.
My goodness.
She's just really comfy. Oh yeah, so another couple things, like one thing that his dad really liked about Scientology was that, children deserve autonomy. Children should be free to make their own. No, it was basically like, hey, this is a justification for neglect. Is what he was looking for. The dad is kind of what it sounded like, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then it does mention, my dad had a new place to target his hate, the Pope.
Yeah, so it's gone from the Pope and the Catholic Church to then
psychiatry. Yeah. Just ridiculous. And it's just, if that, I don't know. I have more highlighted things if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Recommended sippins, please.
Oh, I didn't even bring a drink. Oh no, I did. I brought tea and I drank it.
Oh yeah. Here are some things. They liked some of Hubbard's. Okay, so my parents didn't seem to mind the absence from school, nor did they seek help from professionals. They were probably convinced to keep me away from psychiatrists and psychology by Hubbard's teachings propagated by the churches. Quote, the reason people started to confuse children with dogs and started training children with force lies in the field of psychology. Because teaching your kids and training them and spending time with them means you're treating your child like a dog? What? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, um, chapter 8, when he finds the artists,
Oh yes, that
I was
was.
sobbing.
I mean, I was not. Yeah, I was definitely concerned because obviously we knew his age at that time. So a part of
Yeah.
me was like, oh dear. But then also when you know, if you are in your late teens, early 20s and you find out you've been hanging around with an 11-year-old, how else are you meant to react other
Yeah, and
than
you're like, well, that's probably not right. Like, it's not personal. It's that you shouldn't be hanging around with a child.
yeah, because
But
yeah, it's just
then
not.
at the same time, they probably felt bad because where else is the child going to go if they're hanging out with us?
No, because they
Where
didn't
else do they have
realise
to go?
because no, because he
Yeah,
was drinking and smoking at
I
11.
know.
So
They
they all
thought they
thought
thought he was like
he was older.
16.
He wasn't going to school. So
Yeah,
I think assumptions were made.
yeah,
Um, yeah, you know,
yeah.
or maybe he's, you know, a bit shorter than the other people we know our age, but we're not going to mention it and make him feel uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? There's
I
lots of
do.
ways I assume that could have
Oh, there's tons
gone
of ways.
round.
Yeah,
But yeah, after being disconnected from the
and then
first church and then
yeah.
oh yeah, it's just a lot, isn't it?
But I am so thankful and grateful that he did have an experience to meet artsy people and find those people and have those nostalgic memories of that because as someone who went through some isolation, having a couple of those memories was the difference between making it through another day.
Yeah. No, I get
So
it.
even though it
It's
didn't turn out the right way, I mean, he's able to look back on it and take the good out of the circumstance, and that
yeah,
that takes so much insight.
he met people who not only seen him as a person, but also showed him a different way.
Yeah, yeah, opened his eyes.
Yeah.
Um, uh, it says, I felt privileged, and even today I look back on that period of my life with deep nostalgia. I doubt my old artist friends will ever fully understand how their sudden absence impacted me, steering my life in a direction far removed from the path I was on with them, who had not fallen into Scientology's trap. This is why people run away with the circus,
Mm, it is.
because things like Scientology.
But then, yeah, so he got out of um, a situation that he found nothing wrong with. But
Hmm.
I would argue there is a reason why people
Oh,
don't
yeah.
drink and smoke with children.
Oh, no, absolutely. No, I'm
But
not saying.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that you're saying anything else. I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
saying,
okay.
as much as my heart breaks for him,
Yeah,
the situation, like nothing else could have been. As soon as they found out
that's.
he'd just turned 12, it's just like, oh yeah, you're not invited to the party anymore because of, you know, things like the law and child services, your
Yeah, and
well-being,
also not wanting to contribute to.
not being on some sort of list.
Yeah. Well, and also, like, a lot of older people that hang out with younger people, like, oh, there's someone younger in our friend group. They don't want to be the bad influence. They don't want to make anything worse if they've got a head on their shoulders. So they'll distance themselves. And that's.
Yeah, and I don't know. I normally find in a lot of these situations, the youngest is in a lot of times, you know, there with an older sibling.
Yeah.
So at least the older sibling can be like, watch talking about this or this or this, you know, my little brother's round or whatever.
I wish I had that.
Yeah, well, they're also pain in the arse, siblings.
Yeah, it's there. I mean, there's good and bad with everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to add a little bit of white and make this a lighter peach.
tiny little abrasions you get.
Oh, sweet. Cool. My dad just brought me a really tiny Band-Aid. Love it.
What for?
I get tiny little, it's just like a tiny little Band-Aid for one of those like silly little abrasions you get, he said.
Oh.
I'd get,
I got it out. We need a Band-Aid, Dad. I'd be looking to find this wound. Like,
can you not make fun of me while I'm on my stream? That'd be great. Awesome.
Where's the wound? My reading glasses on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks. Awesome. Yep. Yeah. Thank you for letting everyone know how weak I am.
I was with you. You're a little bit.
Okay. I think there's a cat hair mixed into this. Just going to tell you that right now. Yep, it's right there. I got it. There was cat hair in the paint.
Nice catch.
Okay, I'm going to try adding a little bit of white. I don't know what's going on, but I saw something about an anglerfish.
What?
I don't know. Selfless mentioned something about an anglerfish.
What is going on in chat?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
What's happening and who started it?
I'm going to blame Selfless. This time, anyway.
Okay.
The sect on sect!
Hello, hello.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity to read this book and for sharing your story. It's an incredibly powerful experience that you went through and were able to articulate.
I've just dropped his link in chat. Everyone,
perfect.
do please click on, go over, give him a subscribe, leave a encouraging message. He has videos there. You don't have a community page yet. I don't know if you're getting one, but yeah, you can leave a comment on his YouTube. But yes, as we said, the most helpful thing we can do is leaving a review on the book on Amazon.
And I do have the link in the description. So if you are having trouble finding it, I have the link to the book in the video description. It may take you to the Canada site, but if it does, you can probably just click view in Amazon in your country.
Yeah.
But just that way, it's easier to find.
I'm just mixing up some other pinks for these clouds here.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Just going to say this is the first painting I did for the first. It was the first 4 chapters, wasn't it? We read.
Yes.
And I just did a little art pour that you can't really see that well.
And I made this paint for painting my version of the cover.
Which is going to be incredible. And then today I'm just doing some neurographic art. Now we've got through to chapter 10, and I've got more of an idea about the book. So I'm going to carry on doing different ideas as I go, as we go through the book, and then see at the end how I want to bring them together. But today I'm doing a neurographic piece, and I realised you didn't just fall from a pink cloud; you fell out of a tornado into a pink cloud and then fell from the pink cloud. So that's what I sort of went with today when doing the neurographic style art.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this peach isn't that much lighter than the other peach. Nico said, I just got funny news. The Oregon, my town, is closed daytime except weekends. Went
The
downtown and
what?
spent 3 minutes and realized that they were closed, lights off. Wow. Nico, which peach do you like more?
Oh wow. Oh Nico, I'm not sure if you missed the what's it called again? What's the thing called with the dog? That when they need to be sorry. And Milo's really sleeping on it, look.
Oh, the... Yes, the second sec, you have us. We are the wind beneath your wings.
Tilty's always on about wind and other stuff. I must apologise.
Wow,
I am
don't go with
sorry.
wings. Don't go with the bird reference.
Wind.
Go with the wind.
Wind.
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
because I'm just saying
Yeah.
that you
I
may
know.
initially think wings and you're going to be disappointed. I'm sorry. Milo, you need to look here and sorry. There we go. Give me the best sad eyes. Like you're trying to get my banana. Oh, I have a banana actually.
So
Ooh.
I'm making Nico's peach, suppressive peach, and it's pretty peachy.
Oh, now we've got the sad face. Do you see the sad face?
Oh, we've got sad face. Look at this sad dog, sad face.
Look at this face. It's not really sad. It's please can I have a bit of that banana, but we'll pretend like it's remorse. Here, if I hold the banana with the tripod. Oh,
yes, wind under ruffled feathers.
There we go. So that is Nico's apology from Milo for butt blocking her from the channel. And the banana that he wants very badly.
I don't know what to do with this. Do you think this is nice? Is this nice enough for you, Nico? Is this peach enough? Is this suppressive enough? It's just kind of peach.
No, sorry, Michelle. We're only doing from chapter 4 till chapter 10. So we're gonna. I'm not sure if we're doing it on Friday or Saturday, but we'll probably do chapter 10 to 15, maybe.
Yeah.
And
I thought we were gonna do it on the my Friday night, your Saturday morning.
Yeah, I didn't know if that time would work for you.
That's totally cool for me.
Okay, so it'll be. We could do it Friday 10 a.m. if you wanted. Your time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
whatever's easier for you, because I just know that you get quite burnt out after the late night stream.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind either one. Either way.
You don't now, but then the night of and the day after, you're like, meh.
Okay, well, if we could do it Friday morning, that would be good.
Yeah, there we go. See, I'm not thinking of you now. I'm thinking of a remorseful you of being like, why did I say yes? So yeah, okay. So we'll do it Friday 10 a.m., which will be 6 p.m. in the UK. We'll do some more
10 through 16.
Yeah, maybe 15, depending on how slow I read, how much time I have to read. And then again on Monday,
there's 26 chapters.
Yeah, then again on Monday, then again on Wednesday. So it's basically going to be this week and next week of Falling from a Pink Cloud. Because we got derailed by Halloween, didn't we?
And my power going out.
Oh yeah, and that, but yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, we'll everyone still has time to get the book and catch up with my very slow reading.
I have a couple more things that I highlighted just in the last chapter.
Yeah.
Okay, so the study tech. My lack of interest in school had nothing to do with studying itself. I saw no need to learn a different method for it. I love that. Like, my learning isn't the problem. The way that I learn isn't the problem. The problem is the freaking And then about study tech is that it's not about analysis or interpretation. We were not there to reflect, but to quickly assimilate the concepts Hubbard presented without questioning them. You're not
Nula, I'm
studying,
so sorry. Nula,
you're
get out, because
taking the info in.
I'm worried people can't hear you because Nula's like aggressively licking herself now.
I'm pretty sure that I'm louder than Nula, but
I can hear
I
her over
don't.
you speaking in my headphones.
Well, that's not great.
It's disgusting. I'm sorry, what you're saying was important. Would you mind?
What was I saying?
About Michelle's take on schooling and education and her bits.
Oh,
Like, he was
about how,
so
yeah,
insightful, just knowing at
like
such an early age, like,
already knowing that
this is garbage.
yeah, like he knew that the problem of having focus in school wasn't because he didn't know how to learn. He knew how to learn. The problem was the material. And then when being taught study tech, oh, this is how you learn, this is a new way to learn, he realized this isn't learning. This is just taking in information and not evaluating it at all. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to take in information and not analyze it?
But then he also is so smart to have realized, oh, for an easy life.
Exactly. To go along. I'm gonna add a little bit of sparkle to this, just because you know what? I don't think it's zhuzhy enough. You know what I mean?
Do you know the best thing about using these headphones this way is that you don't get the feedback from my headphones to the mic, which is really great.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
Can you keep half an eye on the chat? Because I'm going to go off it to go on my phone for my phone notes, because why would I keep all of my notes in the same place?
That just makes too much sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this peach is suppressive enough. Like it's peach, you know, but it's not suppressive peach.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to make note of again, fantastic references. The information here is like jam-packed full of information. It's not the same stuff you've read 50 times before. This is stuff that you go, oh, and it's got a reference with it. Fantastic reference.
And
you can
know
just click
exactly
on
where to go. Yeah.
Yeah, you just click on, bang, it's there. You follow up on the link. It's so incredibly written. It's so well planned out that I'm like, I just want to give you like a TISM appreciation point.
We need to have like a TISM award. Like we need to have like a gold star that we hold up whenever something like tickles the TISM in the right way.
Yeah, and that is autism. For anyone who doesn't know, autism we're talking about.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, it's just like we got it bad. No, you can't
I don't
have
know if
it
you can
bad.
tell or not.
You do or you don't. There isn't. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Let's stick to the point. We'll do our own ASD stream at a later date. But yeah, the way it's written out as well, it's like in this year this, but it would be like 1970 this, 1972 this, 1977 this. And it's just laid out in such a fantastic timeline.
It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just saying here as well about Hubbard lying, saying he had the Purple Heart Medal and he had a degree in nuclear physics.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget his degree.
Yeah, it says as well in that same paragraph as the verdict with the ex-Scientologist mother, that since the judge in Australia said about Scientology being both immoral and socially obnoxious, which like on the nose from the judge there. That's like a back of the net.
I love it.
That's a swish.
I was chuckling when I was reading it. I was like,
yeah. Yeah. And it says about it's dangerous, it's out to capture people, especially children and impressionable young people, and indoctrinate and brainwash them till they become unquestioning captives and tools for the cult, withdrawn from ordinary thought, living, and relationships with others. Again, sorry, just to say that again for anyone who wasn't here, this is what a judge said in their judgment. And since that judgment, over 20 judges worldwide have condemned Scientology in trials for fraud, harassment, theft, and more. And that, since then, just this year, end of last year, FARSA won a case against Scientology in Switzerland. And then we've had all of the wins in across America. Which hopefully we can add Nance Drew, Pearl Snappy, Selfless Self.
Yes.
Josiah.
Yes. Is Henri done with court or no?
Henri. Oh, Michael. Is that back on with Michael?
I don't know. I have not been following.
I feel like I've heard something like that, and I was like, was that a nightmare?
I think it was dropped, but they still have to pay legal fees. Is that what it was?
That was what it was before, but then I think it might have changed.
If anyone has the update on that and they could tell us, that would be great. Otherwise, I'll just go and I'll find out after.
Tilty, you're making a little squeaky scraping sound on there.
Yes. Sorry.
And it's going. I can feel it in my walrus.
So sorry.
Okay, you're disturbing the walrus.
I didn't mean to disturb the walrus, okay? I'm sorry. Cuckoo cachoo.
I mean, that didn't sound authentic with the last bit on the end there, but okay.
I was making a Beatles reference, that's all.
I didn't know that. It just sounded heartless, but okay.
Oh, they have the song I Am the Walrus, Cuckoo cachoo.
I have never heard of that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but I hear the noise still there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's because I'm just doing the final, like, really hard mix part.
I'm just mixing some lighter pink here, and then I'm going to look back at my notes.
Squeaky toot, yes.
But yeah, if you have not been on Kindle before, you can go grab this as your first copy. I think the special has ended now. If you snoozed it, you losed it, and
we told you.
We did. We've been telling you all through October. But yeah, it's $4.99 now, and I promise you, it is worth every single penny. I promise.
It's worth $24.99. You kidding
I promise you. I absolutely promise you. That's Fluffer guaranteed. Oh no, that sounds awful.
Certified fluff.
No, it's just yeah. I would really recommend everyone to, because again, we're not catching everything in it.
No.
You know, we're
everyone gets something different from reading it. It's just like any other incredible experience. Everyone's going to resonate with different parts of it, you know? Even different sentences will hit differently.
Yeah, I say in chapter 6, I tell you, my spidey senses were going off. They were. This is why I don't read horror books, because I'm like, don't go in the room. Don't open the door.
I know.
Never leave the house, and that's why I'm a hermit.
Don't do it! Should I add a little more white to this, or do we think this is...
I think that's perfect.
You think it's perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Is Nico still here?
I don't know.
Oh, have a good day, Desectonsect. Thank you so much for popping in.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have great everything.
Yes.
Take care. Send in my best.
A great lunch, a great after lunch poo, everything.
For God's sake. I was thinking, like, I hope you see a rainbow. I hope on your way to wherever you're going, you just happen to see like a dog walker who has like 12 Labrador puppies, and they're just like, they look at you like you're their mom, and they're the happiest in the world to see you, and you just
I
get
love
loads of
that.
puppy Labrador kisses while seeing the rainbow, and you're like, I hope you relieve your bowels.
Hey, come on. Anyone over 30 would be grateful for that blessing. Are you kidding me right now? Find me someone who doesn't have a
I don't know.
digestive issue.
Anyway, I was thinking back to my notes.
Back me up.
Back to
That's my parody pop-ups. That's my parody pop-up.
Okay, back to the notes. He's really great at describing that whole beginning stages of Scientology, which I don't think everyone remembers. That, you know, there's a lot of people born in, there was a lot of people raised in there, got in there young and raised in there, but I don't think anybody's been at the age where they have recallable memory for the starting out things. So this has been a really unique perspective for me to see anyway, of him talk through and unpick the hypnotic trance that they put you in Scientology, especially with things like, you know, the communication courses, the TR drills, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there is a quote here from Bonnie Zeman.
Yep.
Ziman?
I think it's Zeman, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, in the book Cracking the Cult Therapist Code.
I have that highlighted as well.
Yeah, wants their therapist to know. I was like, that is amazing. Like, let's heal. Let's do this. And to educate, like,
yes,
is one of the best things in the world. Like, it really, really is. I love off education.
There's nothing more rewarding than filling your soul with information. You're connecting to others and yourself and the universe. Learning is magic.
So you could have wished Michelle some of that today. Look, you speak beautifully when you want to. My goodness.
I don't know what my problem is, okay? No, suppressive peach.
And yeah, the way he describes how they set up all of the stuff, like the disconnection that they say they don't do, with the PTS course.
Yes.
Shattering suppression, which none of them can do. By shattering, do you mean running away with pretending to be on the phone?
Yeah, exactly. Do we like the peach?
I think it's lovely, but I've said that many times. You don't seem...
Well...
Do you like the peach?
I was hoping it would be zhuzhier, you know?
Why?
Because it's suppressive peach. I thought it would be like...
When I get more humbleness of Nico. Yeah. I feel like very beautiful soul, but not flashy, not like a diamond, like an emerald or a ruby.
Or like a moonstone.
What's that?
It's basically like a whitish kind of stone that's not a diamond, but it's like it looks like a pearl, basically, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that sounds
they're very
lovely.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are we at? How long have we been on? What are we doing? What's going on? What is
Didn't
life?
really.
Have we been going for 2 hours?
Nope. It says
Okay.
an hour and 20.
Okay. That
Is that
means I can mix another color.
Yeah, you can always get, at least one, maybe two, and if you're not too picky
Well,
about it.
I got 2 peaches. I got a lighter peach, which is the Nico peach, and then I got this peach, which was the peach that I made the first time and I wasn't totally sure about.
Let me see the second peach. Are you going to let them both dry?
Yeah, I'm going to let them both dry and then I'll put them on paper.
Yeah, if we can have a video chat afterwards and
Yeah.
we'll see what names spring to mind.
Well, and also, like, I'll see which one Nico likes more, and then that one can be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's all I was thinking. Okay. The other color that I had in mind. Cowboy Bitch Boots John!
That was loud.
Yes, it was. Good morning.
Sorry.
I had to wake myself up.
We're good.
I can't go get coffee, so.
Yeah, it says here, this is a great bit that I wanted to pick out. The principle of the PTS/SP led to real witch hunts and collateral damage. For instance, a girl about my age whom I liked and enjoyed seeing fell ill with leukemia and passed away. Her passing was obviously tragic for everybody, and her mum got blamed, didn't she?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can tell you now.
Blamed and shamed.
If anything happened to, I can't even, but like, if you're a child and you're a normal person and you haven't had like your humanity stripped away through like hypnosis, in my opinion, a normal person, if your child trips and, grazes, bloodies their leg up or something, do you feel guilty for not catching them? You feel guilty for not being close enough to have grabbed, like, you feel guilt.
Happen.
There's no lack of guilt being a parent. And I just think they're just disgusting. Shame on every single human who participated in that or anything else like it. Shame on you. That is disgusting. Disgusting to twist the knife in the back of a grieving mother who has gone through leukemia. Like, you don't just go, oh, we'll have 2 weeks of treatment for this. Like, that is grueling. That's grueling, heartbreaking, drawn out loss, drawn out grievance.
Drawn out loss. That's the perfect way to put it.
Yeah, if you think, starting from day one and then you're grieving, if you think that's hard, grieve someone where you can still look at them in the eyes and tell me it didn't crush your soul.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's my life right now.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. My heart really goes out to you.
On 2 levels, actually. My stepdad and my grandpa.
It's horrible.
It's just, we don't need to talk about that, but yeah, it's just awful. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. It's that easy.
But yeah, to have as part of the doctrine that this is what we do, this is how we treat people, this is how we react to, someone passing from something of that nature is just beyond disgusting. And as I said, this book has so many things in that you haven't read before, you haven't heard of before. It's incredibly well written. It's incredibly well thought out.
He doesn't mince things. He just says it exactly as it is. Like, this is what happened. This is how it felt. This is what it was. And there's no hiding anything. Like, it's so authentic. It's, yeah. Just don't even really know what to say. It makes me sad, but also glad that he's no longer stuck inside a cult. That's my song.
Yeah. I'm gonna just eat a little bit candy flask so I don't pass out.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, it's definitely not the best idea.
Well, it's better than anything.
Hello,
than nothing,
Scientology
Corey.
up north. Hello, Miriam. Hope you're well.
Hello.
Hello, Brian. Hope you're well.
My chat froze on me. That's why I wasn't seeing anybody new come in. My goodness. Oh, you got through.
Who got through?
Sun got through. She said I called the public works meeting today and got through for the first time.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Nico, did you see Milo's apology? I did it twice.
I wanted to read this one thing that I had highlighted in chapter 9. It was when you were touching on the starting stuff. Where is it here? At 11, I couldn't fully analyze it, and I did not understand that I was being asked to ignore my thinking to conform to Hubbard's ideology. That was before that. And then when he starts talking about the TRs, this quote here, the presence of the other student felt intrusive, as though my privacy was being invaded. That's just when you're sitting with the person. That's before you've even
with his
started.
eyes closed. But that's with his eyes closed. That's and with his past trauma of now being.
Yeah, it said I had to trust them while keeping my eyes closed to relax fully. I could not leave the course voluntarily.
Yeah, to do that to any person who after they've been assaulted is disgusting. And then you think of how much the likelihood of being assaulted goes up when you're in Scientology. Mm-hmm. It's just another layer of trauma, abuse, and like psychological warfare.
Yes. Yeah. It's just another way to break you down so that they can build you up the way that they want you to be built.
Yeah. I've never thought of before of being essayed and then having to go back into a locked room and close my eyes with someone else for a TR.
Exactly. Like just that alone, just sitting that close to another person. And then having them find out what bothers you so that they can practice bull baiting you.
Yeah.
Like it just kills me. Yes, Scientology Up North, please read the book. It is so, so, so good.
Yes.
Having a hard time getting this orange.
I'm going to drop his channel again.
We wanted it to be like an orangey red, right?
What is this for?
Cowboy Bitch Boots John?
Yeah. And then, boom. I know it's in the thing, but this one does take you to Canada, but you can just find it in your own one. I've just dropped the link for the book there.
Yeah, once you click it, it'll say like take me to Amazon in my own country or whatever, and you can just.
There's the thing. I don't think things like disassociation, burying things deep down, pushing it to the back of your mind, all of this stuff feels like you have dealt with the problem and you haven't. It's in the back, incurring storage charge. You're going to pay interest. No, it isn't coping. It's you have stored something away without consciously signing an agreement, which means they can charge wherever how you want. If they go, and my charge is 20 years off your life.
Yeah.
Stress can do that from
It's
the
true.
storage fees. This is how I think about it.
No, you're right.
I mean, I don't think I'm right, but I might be onto something.
No, I think you're onto something. I mean, I see it as a survival tactic, but the thing is we see.
But it's not.
But
healing is a survival tactic.
Yeah, it's like putting a Band-Aid on instead of actually suturing your wound.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could put a Band-Aid on it, but it's going to bleed through the Band-Aid if you don't clean it and like actually close it.
Yeah, the way I think about it as well is like when you go through something in life, you get put into doo-doo tunnel. And doo-doo tunnel is full of loads of big signs that say, exit here, leave now, step this way for better smells. And it's all lies. The only way out of doo-doo tunnel is getting out the other side. If you get out any of the false exits, the only way to get through it is to go start at the start of doo-doo tunnel again. And it's small and it's cramped and it smells like shit because it's doo-doo tunnel.
And you don't want to be there.
No. And you can maybe get your legs in the doo-doo and start kicking. It's going to make a mess. It's going to kick up more smells, but it might get you there faster. You know, maybe someone can throw you a rope and pull you up a little bit. But, you know, you just got to ride it out most of the time. But you'll see the light at the end one day and head towards that light because it's not a fucking implant station.
It's like the Willy Wonka tunnel, except instead of it being scary, it's smelly.
And instead of chocolate, it's poo.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you encounter shit in life. It all goes into doo-doo tunnel, and you got to wade your way through the shit.
That's right. And no one else can get you through it. It's like the swamp of sadness. You gotta wade through that shit on your own.
Yeah. There you go.
Here.
Hi, Rika. Oh, Rika's got a migraine. Start with the squeaky.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Make with the papa. I don't know. That's what I thought of
that. I'm currently trying to mix a color for Cowboy Bitch Boots John.
Did you send me the video? Do you send me the video of that bird grabbing the spoon and going mental?
No.
It was like a little budgie canary doing doing the cup, like stirring the cup with the spoon.
I don't remember most of the things I do, so I could have.
That's what you sound like anyway.
Thank you.
That bird.
I mean, yeah.
That's what it just reminded me of. I thought, who else would send me bird memes?
Rika, while you two laugh at me behind my back.
Never happens. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna keep on with this slut. I couldn't believe it the other day when you were like, Fluffer blames me for everything. I was like, do I bollocks? How dare you?
You're all, you always derail the stream and make it so unprofessional. And then
I
you're going
have
on about
not said that. And I'm so nice to you. I'm so sweet and reassuring and lovely. And then you just slap me in the face with lies. And it hurts. I can't lie, it hurts. It does. I'm like, oh wow, okay.
Slap you in the face.
This is what I get.
You were stabbing
A
me.
false narrative.
You were setting up the shore story that I sleep out of spite.
I said a joke one time and laughed. You have tried to set up a narrative. Like, I come off stream and go on like fucking Ellen DeGeneres, and I'm not having that kind of slander, Tilty. I am fucking delightful. Tell everyone now, please. No, I'm joking.
It's true.
But
It's true.
I genuinely don't want people thinking that I'm ever nasty to you off stream. I come off stream
No,
and I'm like, oh, you
no.
derailed it. I have never said anything like that, and I
No,
would never.
if everything I like 98% of what I say is a joke.
Lies.
I'm being hyperbolic. I know that's yeah.
If it's not a butt joke, it's a lie. Which I'm sad
You
to
made me
say.
drop my packet of pigment.
That was a lie. You see? This is how we spot it. Join in, chat.
I dropped it.
I know, but I didn't make you.
That's debatable. I had this little packet of special color shifting pigment that I was saving, and I'm going to use it, and I hope it makes this fancy.
None of this is doing what I want it to do, and I'm quite sad about that.
I hate it when it happens like that. It's just like everything's fighting against you, kind of.
I've got that song in my head that goes, everything sucks. Just kidding. Everything's great. No, really. I'm like, oh, I don't want that song in my head.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Okay. I might have made a cool color.
I don't doubt it.
But
there we go.
I just don't.
But
I don't know if it's right for what we were going for.
Cowboy boots.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because
you're naming it
the car. Because we were doing like an orangey red, right?
Yeah.
To try to like encompass everything.
That is orangey red.
This is orangey red.
Yeah.
Okay.
The site that I've seen, the new site. I'm so excited. I can't even believe it. I thought it was going to be a while yet.
Oh,
I can't tell you the name yet. I can't tell you the name yet. Please don't ask me.
I won't.
But
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am super, super excited. So I will be doing an announcement as soon as I'm allowed to.
Yay!
Oh dear.
Hey, you said November, and it is November, so.
Well, I said mid-November because Z News has a lot on, and I just thought there was no way.
Well,
but there is way.
Everybody's taking this very seriously. I can tell.
Yeah, super excited for that.
Squeezy stuff. Putting in the squeezy stuff.
Do you have anything on chapter 10? Just
yeah, just let me get this started here because I don't want to lose. I don't want it to do the thing where it does that thing where it like dribbles all over the place. It makes me mad.
What are you? Okay.
A bird.
Not you.
Okay. That can sit like that. Okay. Let me go over to my thing here. Yeah, chapter 10. Pseudoscience of knowledge. I love how I highlighted this. Since Scientology was presented as a science of the mind, these charts were prominently featured in the classrooms. For example, we encountered the organizational chart of the organization.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah. With no
Like, how do
irony.
you look at that and be like, really? Really? Is this real?
It's like that thing. It's just like notice. If you notice this notice, you may notice
You've
soon
noticed.
this notice is not worth noticing.
Yeah, exactly. The bureaucracy is, the ever expanding bureaucracy, or the bureaucracy is ever expanding to meet the needs of the ever expanding bureaucracy. That's Scientology right there.
It's just.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, here we go. I was going to read this quote. Yet, after experiencing profound detachment from my emotions while practicing the TRs, my opinion of Hubbard was elevated. This man had already managed to place me on a pink cloud, so I had begun to entertain the possibility that he might have other significant discoveries like those he claimed. Perhaps he had found the key, because he provided the relief of the dissociation under the guise of it being an actual skill. He thought, oh, maybe there is something to this because I do feel a little bit better. Well, no, you don't feel better. You're just disconnected. You're going to feel worse later.
Yeah.
Like, as someone who dissociates, I don't wish the ability to be able to dissociate on anybody.
Do you know the thing is as well? It's like it must put you into a false sense of security because you kind of think, well, of course it's going to work because I worked so hard. Like things that you have to put a lot of hard work into, you don't really see as the initial scam things that we might have that red flag to, those alarm bells going off.
That's part of the
but because it was sunken cost fallacy. But because it was so laborious, like basic training, like you must think, oh, not everyone can get through this. I must be really
I made
special
it.
in a way.
I did it. I accomplished that.
Yeah, and that's just sad that they do that.
It's such a twisted, sick manipulation.
Yeah.
I do have some more stuff written down. I want to get a little more binder.
Oh, I stuck my finger in it again.
Oh, quit it.
I'm trying to, but...
If you put your finger in your paint, are you out aesthetic?
Huh?
I said if you put your finger in your paint by accident, are you out aesthetic?
I don't know.
That's going to be a question
everything.
for Pissy Ronbot. Okay, let's see. Hubbard suggested that if I was experiencing mental illness, I should seek help from a church. That the study of the mind and the healing of mental illnesses should not be separated from religion, nor tolerated in non-religious fields.
I just can't. I can't.
I know. Oh, I love this. This part here, it's so important. I saw this poster almost every day. Hubbard's principles embedded themselves in my mind, influencing my choices and actions even long after I stopped identifying as a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Because it's ingrained. It's ingrained in you. It's not just like, oh, I did a deprogramming thing for an hour, I'm good. When you've been hypnotized and indoctrinated and brainwashed and broken and remolded, it's gonna take a little more than just
you can see people who are indoctrinated in things like, shiny happy people, that sort of thing, but this is what I've always thought and said about Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard decided that he wanted to drive people insane to the brink of their sanity and force them to act, quote unquote, normal, how he wanted them to act. And that is why it really resonates with me so much. Just sort of a neurodiverse person living in a world.
Exactly.
I just have a lot of sympathy. I'm like, why would you make someone? Do you know how many people feel like that anyway?
Exactly.
The fact you've added more people, willingly done that with a disgusting plan, it just makes me
industrialized it.
Yeah, and I like, it's like feels personal. I like it. All I can say is it feels personal. It feels like, why would you do that?
Because it's something that makes you suffer. So why would someone willingly want someone else to go through that?
It is. It's the gas. It's the whole gaslighting thing. Like it's really getting in someone's head, and it's just so disgusting. It's just so despicable.
And I think honestly a lot of it has to do with the difference between, there's some people who think I suffered so I want everyone else to suffer, or I suffered and I don't want anyone else to experience even a fragment of what I went through.
Yeah. I wonder what makes a difference. I wonder if you could see it in like a MRI scan.
I mean, I think it probably has something to do with the empathy part of the brain.
No, I think it could do with like one part of the brain, you know, lighting up and firing, or maybe one part of the brain just isn't switched on, or, you know,
or
it's like a flip of the coin. It can go this way or this way. I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I'm curious. Oh.
What's
Hi,
that?
Antics of a Mama Squirrel.
Hello. Hope you're well.
Sorry, my chat was not, it was doing that thing where it froze again, so I didn't see anything pop up. I was like, it's been like that for a while. Okay, this color, this is a pretty nice color. I'm just gonna say.
This, but I'm trying not to overdo it too much. I could do with a shimmery pink.
Yeah, we're all sending you good vibes, Rika. Migraines are a real bone hole.
Yeah, especially today, of all days.
But I've made you Cowboy Bitch Boots John, the paint.
We are cracking out Fluffer's bits for this.
Oh, Fluffer's bits. Get it on there.
Fluffer's bits.
Take them out.
Being added.
Whip them out.
It's one. It's singular. Stop being disgusting, please.
I have never once been disgusting in my life.
See, this is why I like it when the camera's not on my face, because you don't know if I'm smiling from ear to ear or not. Well, you do, but everyone else doesn't.
I'm starting to be able to hear it in your voice.
Can you?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's cool.
I need a container to put this in, because my goodness, it is lovely. Actually, should I add this extra little bit of pigment in and make more of it?
Which is that, the cowboy
bitch boots?
Yeah, I mean, because Rika or John might want one.
Well, I'm definitely sending it to Rika.
Yeah.
I have to send it to Rika so that Rika can be like, John, look, you're so inspiring.
I would definitely then just
Someone made you a paint.
You have two, so you can keep one and send one.
Okay, it's happening.
Because you could draw John in his bitch boots with his little hose.
Oh my gosh, I want to draw John in his little bitch boots so bad.
There we go.
Or even if we just draw the boots and the hat, and then a turd wearing the boots and the hat.
Yeah.
A turd being pooped on by a bird.
That would work.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
I think that would take us where we want to go.
Mm-hmm. I haven't eaten.
Yeah, you need to eat. Do you want to wrap this up quick?
No, I've only got 10 minutes left of Do you want to get out anything else on the from
on the chapters?
10 till 4?
Yeah, so I really liked how he showed the tone scale poster in the book and explained that in a way that I had never seen it explained before, to be honest.
Did you find the little tones? I don't know if they're like meant to be little BTs or what, but I assume so, because anything on the tone scale below a certain thing has to come from a body thetan, I thought they said.
I kind of assumed. The scale was designed to evaluate people's emotional. At the top is tone 40, representing the serenity of being, with a smiling and satisfied thetan. These are all thetans.
Yeah, so they're not body thetans, they're thetans.
No, that's a thetan, yeah. Below 0
so there's a thetan of
scale.
is there a thetan of gayness? 1-1.
Let's see. I've got the tone scale full list right here. Okay. Starting, we're gonna go up to down. Serenity of beingness, postulates, games, action, exhilaration, aesthetic. Oh, we're very high on the tone scale. Enthusiasm, cheerfulness, strong interest, conservatism, mild interest, centered, disinterested, boredom, monotony, antagonism, hostility, pain. Being in pain is worse.
Better.
Being in pain is lower on the tone scale than being antagonistic.
So being antagonistic is better than being in pain?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'd say so, because being an ass is better than having a pain in the ass, isn't it?
And then hate, resentment, no sympathy, unexpressed resentment. So it's worse to not express your resentfulness than it is to be resentful.
Yeah, and this is what Michelle was going through in the book, just saying none of this made any sense to him, because why would it? Why would it?
Covert hostility, anxiety, fear, despair, terror, numb, sympathy. Being sympathetic is worse than covert hostility. That's interesting. Propitiation? I can't read that. And then grief, making amends, undeserving, self-abasement, victim, hopeless.
Making amends is a thetan.
Yeah. Hopeless, apathy, useless, dying, body death, failure, with pity, shame, accountable.
These are like the patron saints of Scientology.
So accountable is a
well, the Catholics in the chat know what I mean.
0.7 on the tone scale. If you're accountable, you're worse than dead.
Yes.
That's literally on the thing, okay? And then blame, regret, controlling.
I'm just saying,
bodies.
there are definitely some people who'd rather be dead than accountable for anything. Some of my own eyeballs.
Listen to this order. Controlling bodies, protecting bodies, owning bodies. So protecting bodies is worse than controlling bodies, but not as bad as owning bodies.
But protecting owning bodies is
but you know what's
exactly
worse?
what he wanted to do.
But you know what's worse than controlling bodies or owning bodies? Approval from bodies, needing bodies, worshiping
my body
bodies.
approves your body.
And then sacrifice, hiding, being objects. What?
I love lab.
Being nothing, can't hide, total failure.
These sound like post-it notes he's put around his office and been
It
like,
sounds
okay, this is the tone scale.
It's honestly like it sounds like point form notes for a middle school Christian rock band. Body death, useless and dying, failure of pity, accountable blame, controlling bodies, approval from bodies, sacrifice, hiding, can't hide, total failure.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your tone scale song.
And again, this sounds like when you're Catholic and you go through, you have your confirmation where you marry Daddy Jesus, God. Very weird. You know, remember I talked about it?
Yeah.
You wear a little wedding dress when you're like a kid.
I don't
So
like
yeah,
it.
when you do that, you get you get a confirmation name.
Which is different from your regular name, right?
Yeah, this is a confirmation name. It's like part of your, I don't know, your
It's your
new
religious pseudonym.
husband, daddy in the sky. It's a name to you.
It's fucked up.
So my confirmation name was Jude.
Oh,
The patron saint of hopeless cases, I believe.
hey, Jude.
But it was the patron saint of hopeless cases.
So you're
So imagine,
there to...
yeah, you like, instead of getting a patron saint like Jude, in Scientology, they'll be like, and now you're of age. I've assigned you the condition of no sympathy. Congratulations.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
You are christened being an object.
you are emotionally gay. Please go to the greater being category and do the drop the body tier without
I'm a
unleash.
minus
Thank you very much.
420 on the tone scale. Okay.
I thought you
They
were
don't
plus
even
420.
know. Well, that's right.
Hello, Julie B. Hello, Julie B.
Julie!
Hello, Haggish Basher.
Oh my gosh, my chat's doing the thing again.
And Selfless. Hello. I'm not sure how long you've been back, or have you already been saying hello to me again?
Selfless has the first prototype fraudacity meter. Okay? Him and Pearl are the only ones in the world who have certified suppressive fraudacity meters.
Oh, Rika, that's so much worse. I thought marrying Daddy God was weird in the sky.
That's
But your own
God!
dad. Ah, bro. Oh, that would have been my
Dude,
first ever
no.
standing up at the altar. That would have been so heartbreaking.
I'm so mad.
Just me at the altar being like, oh, Dad.
I don't like it.
Ditch me.
I don't like this.
That's so weird to have a purity ring.
That's upsetting.
That's so...
Little baby Rika deserved so much better.
Ugh.
May your ska memories erase all of that.
Yeah, may your punk ass undo.
That's right. May your punk ass undo the trauma.
Yeah, man, that's weird.
That's really not cool.
I would have had so many questions.
I
have been like,
I have like some messed up like stories, but they're not the same.
Nope.
That's, yeah.
I say no to it.
Long been undone, I know, and you're doing the work every day and you're kicking ass. Sorry, Fluffer, I didn't mean to talk over you there.
No, don't at all. I wasn't even aware I was trying to vocalize anything, really.
No. Okay, we have it. Cowboy Bitch Boots John. He's a little bitch boy.
Bitch boy represent.
Bitch boy.
We should do him a badge. Oh my god, I want to make a Cowboy Bitch Boots John badge. And then, Bitch Boy badge. And then we can be like, we made you a badge.
Oh my gosh, and we can even use the paint.
Paint and do your own badge. So even though you're a weird OT8, spending your day scrubbing the path down, you feel like a special boy.
Yeah, that's what it'll say. I'm a special boy and I like water.
I'm a special boy and I like playing with the water hose, scrubbing down the sidewalk, and trying to hit people in my little red car.
Yeah. In my bitch boots.
Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe he changes to driving shoes. I feel like he puts his bitch boots on when he gets out the car.
Oh my god.
Like, these are my boots to be seen.
Oh,
he saves them for best.
He fucking would. I could see that. Someone changing their shoes. Oh, what up?
Yeah. Wow, John. Wow.
Wow. Just absolutely wow. Blown away.
That is a bitch boy boots move though.
That's a bitch boots boy move.
Bitch boy boots? Bitch boots boy.
Bitch boots move.
Yeah, okay, this stream is going downhill.
Yeah, we're
Oh
done.
my god, talking of that, it was so great to watch you after I left. I stayed in and watched the whole time you were there. I was supporting you and laughing. No, it was just because I wasn't planning to be there at all.
You were literally ready to go to bed. You were going to be in chat while we were talking.
And then what happened, Tilty? You realised there was someone else and you might find it overwhelming. And I was like,
I got scared.
I can't leave Tilty Bird to face this. It's just a lot. It's a lot when you are meeting someone new. It's weird.
Yeah, I had like 15 minutes notice that there was going to be someone I'd never met on the stream. And I was like,
flapping, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was a little ruffled.
So I had to
valiantly came to my rescue.
Literally was like circadian rhythm. Screw you. Put all the lights on. I had to turn my phone. I had to take it out of the night mode it's in, which just kept it like that. So my eyes were stinging trying to go to bed because my eyes were blinding me. Because I thought if someone asked me, what do I think of this? And it's all in grayscale. So it was just went and did my best though, but I was like, I need to go.
You did. You know what? You showed up and you stayed for longer than I was expecting. So it was awesome.
I think I zoned out at the end though.
Well,
I just listened.
You were very, very, very tired.
I do
not blame you.
And I wasn't sure if I was. I know we're like the same age, but I was like, am I just bumming out everyone's vibes because I just feel old as fuck a little bit?
No, they're okay. In that yesterday, I think they're younger than us.
Yeah. I felt like an old fart.
Yeah,
and the time change didn't help. I'm like, I want to I'm in England. I'm not tired because I'm old. I'm tired because we're 8 hours ahead.
No, okay. That's why I kept making the joke about how look at those kids over there because I felt the same way. I was like, I feel so old right now.
Oh, but you also very much fit in. Like you all.
Well, that's just because I'm childish.
Having your youthful banter and know all the same songs.
My youthful banter, my unhingedness.
And I'm sat over here like fucking Richard Ayoade being like, I don't find any of this funny and I'd actually rather be in bed.
You're just there to make sure that Timu No Fielding doesn't go too far off.
Yeah, I understand none of your references. I'm just here to keep this one in check, please. Scallywag.
All right, we've got our paint.
We do.
Cowboy bitch boots.
Awesome. And we have whatever this is here. It was like a...
Rika, I feel like my 30s are what everyone else's like teens and 20s were. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm going through all of that stuff now. And then when I hit when I'm like older, it'll be like, oh, okay, now I'm an adult.
So I think I've read quite a few places that your brain can stop developing from an age where you've been like traumatized.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense. So 1996.
Yeah. But I'd say that changes because up till like 2015, 2016. No. Yeah, probably 2015, 2016. It took me to really, really
I stole a little bit for myself.
Yeah, clock in a lot of things. Like I'd done lots of therapy by then anyway, but it just like I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it. And it took my brain that long to develop. And then I know now that I couldn't have an intelligent conversation with someone in their last year of university. If they're 21, they're going to be a lot smarter, a lot more articulate than me.
Depending on
And
what
that's
they're talking
fine.
about.
Huh?
Depending on what they're talking about.
Yeah, but that could be so many subjects. Like I'm just very far behind, and there's certain things you can't catch up with, but there's certain things you can. And I think knowing what you're working with, and if one of those is, oh, I was severely traumatized when I'm 6, then, you know, go back to that, or notice your triggers and how you would react as a traumatized person, and then think of how you want to react in the future. And then it's just about making steps
to make it line up.
Yeah, but it's just about understanding yourself, and all of that is knowledge. And obviously it's hard when you've been traumatized and you haven't got people being like, oh yeah, I did this when you were this age, when you were that age, left you at a bus stop at this age, you were completely, you were crying about being touched by someone at this age. I didn't know, I didn't pay much attention, I told you shut up and go away. Like no one's going to say this to you. So it's hard because your brain locks it deep down. But that's what I'm saying, when it comes up, maybe next time one comes up by itself, deal with it. Like, go, I'm going to write this down. I'm going to talk this out to myself. I'm going to do a diary entry. I'm going to call a friend. I'm going to book therapy, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm still uncovering repressed memories that just kind of pop up. And, you know, and also I was also going to say, like, the other thing is that sometimes you'll try to evaluate something that's happened and you'll get part of it. But then you need a few more years and you come back and you reevaluate that same thing and you're like, oh, now I get the full picture. So it's always an adaptive, changing, progressive journey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the sound.
Between that scraping and Nula licking herself, I'm in sensory hell.
Okay, I'm going to mute.
Oh, I also have nothing to talk about. Oh dear, I had to stand up because my knees are hurting. Can I kneel? That is not an option anymore. Have I got anything else? Breathing down. Good on my phone. Nope, that's just more sounds from my dog. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in looking into Landmark and seeing why their name keeps popping up still. Because I know some people have been doing videos and stuff on that. So yeah, if it's a front group. I don't think I have it on my cash cow pyramid.
So the thing about Landmark is I think it was actually an offshoot, like someone like took, like, it's like a squirreling almost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make more sense.
Like, from what I know, I could be wrong, but from what I've read and from what I've like heard and stuff, it seems like it's an offshoot that uses a lot of the same principles and therefore, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We got the paints. We got Suppressive Peach, and we got Cowboy Bitch Boots John.
Yeah. 2
suppressive shades. Oh no! It flipped on my finger! All right, well. There we go.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm just coughing on near the mic. Lovely, jubbly.
There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Better stop before I make any more mess, because I'm just like, well,
you carry on if you want, but I'm just thinking I'm probably going to go now and just say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, I've got to do a couple of things, so I will as well.
Okay. Let's say peace out.
So yes, thank you all for being here. It's awesome. We appreciate all of you. We're all sending you like so much kindness on this hard day. Fuck people who try to put the fear into people. children cannot consent, justice for the fish. You know, we're all in this together. We got you. Have a great day, everybody. And yeah.
I don't need words.
Okay, I'm gonna end this.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.